Hey, welcome to Question and Answer with Megan. All right, so today our focus is on enjoying life. How can we do so and why should we bother? So, our first question happens to be, how can I enjoy my life more? I honestly believe that this question is asked by almost, if not everyone in this planet, because we're always wondering how we can enjoy life more. We want to enjoy life more, right? Life is the best when we enjoy it. It feels good and it seems good and it looks good. So of course we want more joy. We want that true, deep, inner joy that we can share outwardly too. So here are some of my suggestions for living a life with more enjoyment. I would say, first of all, we all know life is pretty hard sometimes. It gets really tough. We go through hard situations. So to have a sort of mindset that because of these situations that we go through that are difficult, we can grow through them. I really believe that this helps us to enjoy our life more. It works for me at least. When I'm struggling, when I feel like I'm having a setback in my life or a weakness comes up that I become aware of, I say, all right, well, this is meant to help me learn and grow into a better person, more capable of enjoying this amazing life that we have. So having that growth mindset is really important. Just believing that everything happens for a reason, for us, and that life is not set up to disappoint us. That there's always that flicker of light and goodness in these situations that can help us and that will lead the way for just more joy and more greatness and good things all around. Another thing I wanted to bring up is this part about mindfulness. That it's really important, I think, if you want to enjoy your life, to become more aware of what's around you, what's around all of us. Instead of just paying so much attention to our inner thoughts, what's going on in our brains, like we go back and forth so much. There's a time and a place for everything. And of course we need to reflect sometimes, but overall in general, if we're doing something, why don't we just put our focus on what we're actually trying to focus on and accomplish, and just be very mindful and look around. I mean, right now I'm in a park and I see trees, I see Lake Monona, I see beautiful green grass, and the sun is off in the distance. I mean, I can let that sink in and just appreciate it, or I could be off in my own little world and worrying about whatever, this and that. The third point I want to bring up then is something called fake it till you make it. I happen to be a proponent of this. I happen to believe that this works, that we can fake our joy until we actually feel it and experience it. So I suggest that we all try to find the good more in others and in things around us. And if we notice the good, then we can internalize that and we can be happy about it, and then we can share our joy about it. Just being positive about things that maybe you wouldn't normally be positive about. And so we just continue to try to have this outlook and this energy about us, and eventually it just becomes who we are, and we just feel happier, we feel more joy. And it is real. It stems from a true, authentic place, because this is what we desire. This is who we are. We are people of joy, and let's just let that out and let that be seen to reveal to all. So that was a little bit about how to enjoy your life a bit more. Let's move on to our next question. How does enjoying my life play into God's purpose for me? Well, I believe that God's purpose for us is that we become fully alive. There's a quote by Saint Irenaeus: God's glory is man fully alive. Pretty awesome. So we're definitely equating enjoying our lives with becoming fully alive with God's purpose for us. It's all connected, of course. I believe that when we are enjoying our life, we are more alive than when we're just worrying too much in general. Now, I believe that God intends for us all to reach a sort of heavenly, blissful state. And we will do this through, yes, our struggles, like we talked about before. There are challenges that we need to get through in life, and that if we have a growth mindset, then we can overcome these challenges and access more grace and more joy that we can share. And so through that process, we can really reach a sort of state of consciousness where we experience this deep joy more often, more readily, more easily. So I believe this is what God intends for us, because God created us to be happy, but God knows that we have to learn how to do this. And this is what I believe could be our purpose in life, is to learn how to enjoy this existence. So let's just all put our thinking caps on now and just think about what this means. How can you enjoy your life more? And put that into action, because I can't tell you exactly how it will look for you. So try to reflect on that a little bit. It could be really helpful. Again, I want to say that we can access this authentic, loving, convicted part of us that is all about joy, and that just is how we can experience and enjoy this life more fully in a live type of way. So again, I just ask you to reflect on how this all applies to you, and I hope that you can put some action steps into place in your life, and together we are all working to enjoy our lives more, and of course to help other people to enjoy theirs. Because once we become more fully alive and more full of joy and more ready to help others, serve others, love others, people will respond to that and will be inspired by that and will take that on themselves, and just naturally more joy and love will spread into this universe. So take that and take care. God bless. Send me your questions, and I will see you soon. All right. Talk to you later.